Movieors, welcome and hello back to Movieor, where we're doing another American Filmmaker Reacts. After a while, it's been about like a month since we've done any kind of American Filmmaker Reacts to anything. So here we are, finally jumping in to Durandhar Part 2, The Revenge. So let's see how Durandhar we can get. Let's see how good. Let's see what we can see with Durandhar the Revenge. So without further any more talking, we're jumping in now to Durandhar 2, The Revenge. Your duty is to uphold Dharma, never to claim the reward. Let not the promise of victory guide you. The battlefield summons. Be relentless in action. Okay, he's like way too excited about that turban adjustment. Maybe he's just a happy-go-lucky guy. So is that like a mandir or like a temple or a prison? It's got guards. All these people in line, though, I don't really... I will say, he's, this part of his life, he's very fresh-faced, you know? It contrasts a lot with his more hardened self, with the beard and who he becomes in the first part. You know, or at least maybe probably later in this part as well. But in part one, you know, we see him as the hardened self. But here we're going back and seeing him as his more softer self. Handsome man. Okay, so it's like a compound. Got weapons. Oh, he's the big boss. Did he mean his balls or did he mean the actual family jewels? Beautiful architecture, though, I have to say. Even this, I guess this gangster's mansion compound and production site, it's beautiful. I mean, it's definitely got the ancientness of age. It's historic. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a very historic building, and the set design is really well done. Like I'm sure this is an actual location, but it's beautifully populated and decorated. Very believable.
Oh, uncle ji, क्या हाल चाल है? पैर पहनने घुटने ठीक है आपके अब? सामान मंगाई.
I've never seen anyone like greet someone touching their feet with such contempt. Like, fuck you, yeah, get the fuck up, I don't care. I don't your blessings, and such, so on and so forth, yada yada yada.
दो किलो माल ले जाते पैसे नहीं देते.
Something very suspicious about that. I mean, why the other list had room, why wasn't it on the other list? And yet he's not going to question it? Maybe he will, I don't know. You know who he reminds me of? You may not know this reference, but he reminds me, the gangster, reminds me a lot of Monterey Jack from Chippendales. Rescue Rangers. Oh, see, he picked up on the same thing I did. He's fresh-faced. He's soft. You know, how's this guy gonna be in the military? Get this Jasker rat out of here. I know that's not how you say his name, but it's how it's spelled.
हाँ जी. चल निकल. पैसे नीचे दे जाना. हाँ मुझे. अगली बार बाप को नहीं भेजा ना, तो तुम्हारे साथ तुम्हारे दोस्त के चूतड़ में घुसेड़ देंगे.
Well, I mean, he might like that. I mean, they might both like that. I mean, let's not get into judging people's sexuality, you know? Like, let's be a little more progressive in terms of, like, the sexuality people may enjoy. He may like his head up his friend's butt. It's very beautiful architecture too, by the way. It's just like the use of color is something we don't really see in the United States much. and just like the intricacy of this architecture is just gorgeous. I mean, that's one of the greatest things I think about India. Already picking up on the great music. It's already starting. This is one thing I noticed about India when I was there in 2010. It can be somewhat isolating. I mean, obviously you have this fairly sizable village or town, and then, you know, it's vast nothingness, vast just fields and what have you. And it can be kind of disorienting because, you know, it's like urban sprawl, but in the weirdest way. Like you get out of New Delhi and, you know, you go for miles and miles for seeing nothing, and then there's a little dhaba, you know, on the side of the road. And then after that, miles and miles of nothing. And then there's like a 2-story mall, you know, with the parking lot and what have you. And then, you know, around it, there's nothing. It's just a big open field. It's like, where are you? Where is this? It's kind of like being planted in some kind of twilight zone with just this one building here. And it can be disorienting because obviously we have urban sprawl here, especially in Los Angeles. But when we have urban sprawl, it's like, you know, rows of houses and then a big shopping center like a Costco and a Walmart and what have you. And then, you know, it's just there's very little blank and open space in Los Angeles and California, and it's just like, well, Los Angeles especially, that is to say. But it's you go to India and it's a huge, more densely populated place than America is. I believe there's more land in America than India, and yet it's just like there's this huge swaths of empty, vast land, and it can be have an isolating feeling. You feel like you're in the Midwest, or you're in like Oklahoma, where, you know, these vast plots are huge and like unpopulated, or, you know, it's farmland or what have you. I guess same here in India. There's probably a lot of farmland. Oh, they're playing rock, paper, scissors. Our only crimes that we love them. Who are we talking about? That was great. That was actually really great use of diegetic sound. Now that I watch it the second time, unfortunately, I really feel like that wasn't the same song. It might have been. I'm not sure. But either way, there was that vibe of diegetic sound. You know, you had this vast soundtrack that no distortion, no like pretending that it's coming from the world. It's not playing on the train or what have you. And then, you know, you get this distortion where it's like, oh, the music's coming from the radio. Isn't that cool? And if you're not aware of what diegetic sound is, it's the aspect of making pretend that the music is coming from some source within the film. So if you've ever seen a movie where it's like the music sounds like it's coming from the radio, it almost never is, because that leads to a lot of editing and other limitations, recording limitations even, you know, hard to record the dialogue of the actors and this and that. But it has, you know, you do editing tricks and editing features to make the sound like it's coming from the source, sound like it's coming from a radio or you know, a TV or what. I wonder what this is about. I will say, I think I think something that's missing in a lot of Western films, a lot of American films, is the male camaraderie element. It's sorely lacking in a lot of films, and it's unfortunate because I think it's a very healthy dynamic to portray on the screen. It's something that we should encourage more men to be comfortable with each other, to have these deep and emotional relationships with each other. And Western films, I think, kind of punt that idea, and just, you know, everything is just like, oh, two men hugging each other, that's gay. And it's just not fair. It's really I think, demoralizing and damaging to the culture to not portray male friendships in this way. And I mean, even the first film, even though it was with some less reputable characters, some bad men, as it were, like this aspect of male camaraderie was in the first film just as much as it seems to be like it's going to be in this film as well. Seems like taping two clips together would be detrimental to your ability to quick fire, you know? Like, I've never had an AK, I've never fired an AK, but it seems like, you know, you might get, you know, I get it's easier for loading, you know, you're not going to lose the clip that way, I guess, but it seems like, you know, you might trip up with the tape and the whatever, you know, but I don't know, what do I know? I've never assaulted anyone or ran an assault, as it were, on someone's compound. Okay, that's not very hidden, but I guess it doesn't matter. That was a great shot. The way the light kind of not encircled him, but just kind of like, I don't know, just kind of gave him a little bit of, like, that's great. I don't know, I like that. It's almost like the energy's going into him. So it's not a very heavily guarded compound. Young men with twisted mustaches are dancing. Those with twisted mustaches roar. Those with twisted mustaches roar as they pass the GT road. I don't know what the GT road is, but... I hope they explain who this guy is. He seemed kind of innocent, as it were. I mean, obviously he had a gun hiding behind this radio, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on at this point. Damn, he was ready. He like, oh, the door cracked a little bit. Time to fire. Like, what if it was my boss? Oh, God. Oh, my God. What even is that? Like farm equipment? He had a good reaction. It was like, oh, fuck. What the fuck happened there? I have to say, the acting in this film is really well done. Not even by just the main characters, but everyone. I haven't seen a weak performance in this movie. He's like playing a video game over here with his reactions. Waha! Damn! This shirtless guy's badass. Oh, now he's badass on the floor. Uh-oh. Ah! No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ah! My God. How is he losing teeth? He's getting hit. Oh my God! He's getting hit on the top of the head. How's he losing teeth? Ah! Oh my God! He probably could have come up with a stronger word than dimwit. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! Stop it! Although I'm the one that's rewinding it, so what's wrong with me? Better watch your head. Oh, no. Ah, Jesus. He just doesn't care. These better be some bad dudes. I don't know. He's just kind of indiscriminately killing people. Oh, no. Damn. Look at that shot. That's why you do the fireworks. Just for that shot right there. Oh, my God. Stop it. Stop doing that. Oh no! Stop it! Oh, it's so violent. You're right. I'm not ready for this. It's so violent. A lot of people using the word dimwit. Seems like it's not very strong. Like bitch, asshole. I don't know. Dimwit. Oh no. Oof. Oh, man. Oh, through the head too. Good God. I don't think that's possible, but hell yeah, it's very dramatic. I will say that. We need explanations. Specifically, I do. Oh, fuck.
इनका काम है देश के मासूम नागरिकों को न्याय दिलाना जब वो इस तरह हमें दुत्कारेंगे तो हम कहां जाएंगे क्या करेंगे
They hung my father. I don't know what they did to his mom. Maybe she was still there. Maybe she was in the court. I tried to get a police to file a complaint. Nobody would touch it. And yet I take revenge in my hands. So we must kill this man or people are going to lose faith in the justice system. It's like, I think people have lost faith already in the justice system with what you're telling them. You're kind of glossing over the whole crime aspect and being like, let's throw the book at this guy who took revenge. Durandhar. It doesn't seem like India has a trial by jury aspect. Is what I'm understanding from this, or maybe they waived the right to a jury trial. But yeah, I'll have to look into that. I'm not sure. See, that's how you show blessings and respect to someone, not the fat guy like blah blah. Jaskarat. See, even that, look at that. I wonder if that's an actual prison, but that is gorgeous. Looks like more like a fortress, but that is, god damn, that is beautiful. We do not have beautiful prisons in America like that, at least not that I'm aware of, and that are still being operational, at least. If they are that beautiful, that is. Look at, oh my god. I wouldn't get out of the car, man. If you're in a bulletproof glass truck, like... But I guess it's their duty. It's their job. Dimwit. A lot of dimwits happening.